Physical sports therapist. Second World War is over, bro.
That's why it's hard to knock out fat people. Bro, this guy is #1 bullshit.
Strength conditioning for MMA, the 10 best exercises to improve your strength and your conditioning for your MMA training. MMA fighter and physical sports therapist Marco Grullo, watch our first video together. We'll show you the 10 best exercises to improve your strength and your conditioning for MMA. With that, hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Assalamu alaikum alaikum.
So first of all, there's not 10 best exercises that just a lie. Every video that tells you that, like Bloodsport, he's lying.
You're a fake lying rat.
I'm gonna give you the 10 I like the most. Use some of them which work for you the best, and maybe add some other which favor yourself. Number 1 is squats.
Me. Sorry.
Yeah. Number 1 is not this guy, it's squats.
#1 bullshit guy.
He is #1 bullshit guy. So with the squats, you work basically a lot of things. You work your legs, your core, your back. You work a lot of things. Many people don't know that your leg strength transfers also to your upper body power. So leg strength is the #1 predicator of punching power. People think it's like bench pressing, but actually it's leg strength. So I'm gonna show you squats. We're gonna do it here on a Smith machine. Usually I like to do it more with free weights, but here we only have a Smith machine. So there are different variations, front squat, back squat, doesn't matter, do the one you like the most. I favor the back squat. Get under the bar, put the weight up, stand hip wide under the bar, and then go back with your hip and down with your knees, under the 90 degrees angle of your knees, and then get back up. Simple.
You need to do it explosive or?
It depends on what your goal is. I like to do it explosive, so it's more natural, like to kicking and stuff. But if you do like really heavy weights, it's really hard to do it fast. Rather try to do high weights a bit slower to build some strength, and then afterwards you can switch to more explosive movements. Okay. Exercise number 2 is the deadlift. I prefer the Romanian deadlift variation because it works more the hamstrings than the other variations. For that, it looks a bit gay.
Man, I'm a, like you said, straight man.
You have to have like a tilted hip around the back, and then you put your booty outside,
Ooh.
Go slowly on your knees, and then you go down like this. You move only from the hips, you don't move the knees or you're squatting. You just want to deadlift, so you only move from the hips, go down and up.
So until you can't go down anymore, right?
Yeah, your hamstrings will stretch, and you will feel the moment when it stops. You
When
can't
the legs
go
will
further,
come in.
but you can go like in the middle of your shins, and as long as you keep your back straight. If your hamstrings stop you and you have to round your back to get further, it's too far. Not that it's bad for the back, but you don't work the hamstrings more than you work the back. So when the back is rounded, you work more the back. It's more strain on the back. When you're like this, you work more the hamstrings.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So with weight, it looks like this. You go down, you straighten your back, lift the weight up, and then it comes all from the hips. Bam. Bam. Maybe from the side, you.
And here as well, explosive and non-explosive doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would go also down, like controlled, and you can go up, boom, more explosive.
Okay.
This exercise is gonna help you with takedowns, lifting people up, like Karelin, the Russian guy, and just get stronger in general, boost your test levels. That's a really good exercise.
Make you strong in jacket and make some parts of your body grow up.
And here's maybe an interesting fact to deadlifts. People think it's bad to lift with a rounded back, which is not true. You get more strain on the back, and when you do it with a rounded back, the thing is, it's not really bad if you slowly increase the weight. If your back gets stronger, you won't have any problems. But if you start with a too high weight, around the back can be bad. But in sports, there is no one who does lift something like this. When you wrestle, you go down, your back is rounded, you lift someone up with a rounded back, and if it's that bad, why everyone does it in real sports? So in strength and conditioning, you can have a straight back. It's sometimes important to focus on, but don't over-focus on it. Exercise number 3 is pull-ups and different variations of pull-ups. Here's the interesting fact to pull-ups. They made a study with top-level wrestlers. They tested like the top 10 guys, and they tested how much they can lift on different lifts. So how much can they deadlift, how much can they push-ups do, and the biggest difference they noticed in the top 3 guys who get bronze, silver medal on the biggest stages to the other guys was the amount of pull-ups they could do. So the best wrestlers can do the most pull-ups. So
I'm a horrible wrestler then.
You're a horrible wrestler, yeah. So that's why you should improve your pull-ups.
Easy for me, easy money, brother.
Oh, you're a wrestler now. You're a wrestler.
Easiest takedown defense of my life. So I do 3 different variations. On the first one, I do the wide pull-up, which is more focused on the lat. I grip a wide grip. I always let my arms really straight. First, I pull down with my shoulder blades, and then I pull up with my arms. Go slowly down. Again, shoulder blades, arms. That's number 1. The second set, I do only 3 sets. The second set, I keep a closer grip, like this. Like this, you work a bit more the
Bicep, right?
bicep and upper back. So closer grip. Again, pull first your shoulder blades, and then the arms. Same thing. Third set, I like to do reverse grip. This is the most focus on bicep. And here I also go like this, fully stretched. Always do full stretch. Never be this guy who does this. Always full stretch and go full up. Easy.
Easy money for me.
Exercise number 4 is the bench press. Bench pressing is basically just pushing forward. Here you can do also dumbbell presses or push-ups, whatever you prefer. The only problem with push-up is you cannot get that much weight on you. So I prefer the combination of bench press, and sometimes I do push-ups, but explosive ones for the explosivity. So here I like to do it explosive, so I lift the weight and I don't go like this. I go down and I push it up with intent. Boom.
So down slow or also down fast?
Yeah, down fast too, because you want to get better at the stretch shortening cycle. This is a bit complicated for another topic. I'm not gonna get into that, but just go down, boom, boom.
Okay.
The switch is really important. So when you get down, boom, boom, you want to get explosive up again.
And on top, you stay for 1 or 2 seconds to keep the muscles.
Yeah, you can focus like for every rep, 1 second. You take 1 second time.
I like that.
Boom, boom, and then you focus again, and then boom, boom.
Nice.
So do every rep, focus like it's an own set for itself, so you get the most out of it. Exercise number 5 is side raises for the shoulders. Actually, I like to do this as the first exercise to warm up my arms and shoulders. Here, you can stand, pull your shoulder blade behind, and then just lift your arms on the outside. You often see guys take big weights and then do this, which doesn't make any sense. Big weights with a low lever is easy. Smaller weights with a long lever, simple physics, is hard. The longer the lever, the harder it is.
What if you have shoulder problems? Because I think I haven't done the straight one in years, but I always had my shoulder cracked when I did this straight. So that's why I always did it like this, because like this, it doesn't crack.
So cracking is not really a problem.
But it's it feels like it's rearranged. Like.
Yeah, so what you can do, like the shoulder blade is like on a 30-degree angle, like this. So it goes a bit out, so instead of going really sideways, you go like with 30-degree angle up on the side, and you...
Brother, the Second World War is over, bro.
So your muscles under your shoulder blade have more space and move more nicely. Take lower weight and focus, like keep the shoulder blade behind, focus on that and go slow,
straight.
Take lower, straight, lower weight, and you won't have any problems doing that exercise. And so don't be the stupid guy who takes like really big weights. Take smaller weights, focus, do it clean, and you're gonna get way stronger with that kind of training. So now we get to strengthen the core. There are a lot of mistakes people do with core training. I don't know why, but people think they have to do a lot of repetitions with core, and with other muscle groups they do only a low amount of repetitions. You should better increase the intensity of your workout, of the exercise, and do less repetitions. You can take some weight and more resistance to make the core workout harder. So what does our core do? We have 4 movements. We extend our core with our spine. We bend it with our front muscles, or main core muscles, the six-pack you can see. With me, not with this guy.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
Then our core lifts from the side and it rotates. So if you keep those 4 in mind and take one exercise for each movement, you have a proper core workout. So we covered already the extension with the deadlift, so we got that. So now we're gonna do something for the pulling forward. You can do regular crunches, V-ups, or there are a lot of different variations. I like to do the V-ups and take also additional weight to make it harder.
The OV-ups.
The OV-ups. This guy is #1 bullshit.
This is #1 bullshit.
So for the V-ups, you lie on your back, put the hands, you put the hands, that's the CTE kicking in from all the sparring. So heads behind your head and hands behind your head.
What is happening with you? My God, are you healthy? Are you okay? Is up here? Is it you get hit too much or what?
And now you get together your feet and hands and get back down. Boom, boom. So you work the upper part of the core and the lower part with the legs, and the upper part with your upper body and arms.
Train hammer fists.
If you train in Thailand, the hammer fist you for real. So, and if you want to make it harder, just take some additional weight. You can put also weight on your legs and then do the same. And here, it's also enough to do 15 repetitions. And never listen to this guy. 15. As I said, you don't have to do like crazy number of repetitions. Rather make it harder, more intense, take bigger weight, more resistance, do around 15 repetitions, get a strong core. Exercise number 7 is core rotation. As I said, we did the V-ups for the front part. Now we're gonna do the rotational part.
So is that important for the side body shot?
Yeah, you get stronger here, but that doesn't mean that you can take better.
Well, if it's the liver, okay, but isn't that protecting?
It's protecting a bit, but you cannot train that really well. So if you get hit properly to the liver,
By me,
the six-pack will help you a bit, but not that much. So
for your punches it helps, but if I punch
yeah,
it's over.
if someone punches as hard as you, it doesn't matter. Or only if you're really fat, then that helps. Like if you have like a big padding of fat, that helps more than six-pack.
Oh really?
Yeah.
God damn it. I will change my diet now.
That's why it's hard to knock out fat people. No, we missed the point. Let's get back to the workout. For the rotation part, I like to do 2 exercises. Either the Russian twists, it's like a crunch where you take some weight and just turn it around. You can Google it, Russian twist. I'm gonna show you now how the Dagestani twist.
I'm born from crazy mountains.
I'm gonna show you another variations. I like to do it more with a cable. So you pull the cable out with some weight, and then you pull your arms like in front like this. And now the arms don't move anymore. The movement comes only from the core. So you turn with the core to the cable and 90 degrees, and now you turn outside to the other side like 180 degrees, come back. Boom.
Come on back.
Boom. And I like to do it also explosive, because with punching you also turn your whole core like with hooks. So I like to do this one explosive. I like to do 10 to 15 one side, turn around, do the same thing, turn around, turn 180 degrees. As you see, my arms don't move, they just hold the weight. The whole work is done by my core. Boom, boom, boom. Next one. Exercise number 8 is the Bulgarian split squat. I wouldn't do that on the same day as the squats. I would do that on day 2 of your strength training. So you take something where you can put your feet up. I put it on the bar, but you can also take a chair or your training partner. It should be around that height. So you go one big step ahead, put your other leg behind up on the bar, and now you go down this way. You're gonna work your quads and glutes with that exercise, and also a bit of stability.
How far you go down?
I go as far down as I can. I always want to touch the the ground.
Ass to grass, kind of.
With my knee to grass.
Okay,
Yeah,
as far as you can.
Yeah, as far as you can. And if you lean more forward, it goes more on the glute, on the quads. If you lean more backwards, the weight is more on the glutes. You work more glutes. What you wherever prefer. Do it like again 5 to 6 repetitions. Switch, same thing on the other side. So exercise number 9 is the hip thrust. It's like a similar movement like the deadlift. So you work more your hamstrings and even more your glutes with this, and you pull it up like this.
Number 1 trick.
Wait, I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, now it works. I don't have to move it. Boom, just put the hip up, put the weight down, hip up, hip down, hip up. Like, it doesn't look very specific, and you're gonna think that's a girly workout because all the girls make it to get the big booty. But for example, when you defend the takedown, the other guy comes in, you have to push your hip forward.
When the other guy comes in,
You have to push your hip forward to defend the takedown, and you need the strength in your hip. So this exercise is really important. So exercise number 10 is the military press. You can do it also like with the barbell or with dumbbells, doesn't matter. The important thing is that you push the weight from here over your head, as simple as that. Don't push it forwards, it's gonna fall down if you take too big weight. You want it behind your head. Boom.
So you rotate your hands as well.
Yeah, that's like the version Arnold does. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the legend.
I thought Arnold Allen.
No. But you're a real MMA fan. But it doesn't matter. Your body is simple. You have those influencer coaches who tell you, you have to rotate. Bullshit. Just push the weight in one direction. It doesn't matter if you do it like this. If you do it like this, you can do it like this. It doesn't matter. So it's important that your hands go over your head. That's it. That's exercise number 10.
And should you maybe not stretch it too fast to not like rip off your shoulder or something?
If you're already warmed up, you did maybe like one set with the lighter weight, and then you do your working sets with a higher weight, that shouldn't be a problem. And don't overdo it, build your tolerance up, increase your weight every week by maybe...
Just like with alcohol, build your tolerance up.
Yeah, just increase it by 5%. Don't do this day 10 kilos, next week 20, do 10, then maybe 11, 12, build it slowly up so you won't hurt your shoulders or any other joint.
Then you can go explosive as well.
Then you can go explosive as well.
All right, those were the 10 most important exercises for your MMA strength conditioning session. Is there anything that we forgot or something?
I mean, as I told you, there are not 10 perfect exercises. That you can do a lot of other exercises. It depends what you prefer. You want to work more your legs, more your core, more your arms. Where's your deficit? So you can add dips, you can add rope climbing, you can add a lot of other exercises, more body weight stuff. You can add Olympic lifting stuff, which is really hard to master. So I really wouldn't recommend it. It takes too much time to learn it properly, but it's really effective, it's good exercise. Take what you like the most. The most important key is consistency. So do exercises you like, so you're gonna do them every week. If you're not consistent, you can have the best exercise, the best plan. If you're not consistent, it's useless.
That's true. All right, so as I said, those were the 10 most important ones. Write your favorite exercise in the comments, you guys. If you have any questions for him, write it in the comments. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, would appreciate that a lot. Check out him on Instagram, his link is in the bio. Check out whatever you want as well on Instagram, link is all in the bio. Check it out, you guys. Stay bloody.
Enjoy the workout.
Bye-bye. Bloodsport.